This courtroom is already heating up. The first case, an absent tenant, a health hazard, and a landlord demanding justice. When someone doesn't show up, the law doesn't wait. But was it neglect or desperation that led to this default? Stay tuned. The rulings today reveal more than just unpaid rent.
Present. You paid for the second service? Would you like to take a default?
Yes, I would like to take a default judgment, Your Honor.
If you'd raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, this is a health hazard based upon a roach infestation, which has caused problems in the premises, and there's been opportunities to try to remedy the problem, and the defendant has failed to appear, and I am requesting a default judgment today with a 10-day writ period.
And she's failed to correct or cooperate in the abatement of the health hazard. Is that correct, counsel?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, I thought that's what you meant to tell me. Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession. There is no redemption amount with the writ to issue in 10 days.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and happy Halloween.
Yes, same to you. And I think I had one more. Covington versus Husan Sandifer. That matter is dismissed on plaintiff's motion. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
When people sign in, I need to know what community they're part of, because I don't know what that is. I'm going to talk one.
Okay, I'll find out.
Court does call the case. Lakestone Apartments versus Janitra Campbell.
May it please the Honorable Court, Steve Gann, P78219 for the plaintiff.
Oh, a Spartan.
I decided not to wear Spartan gear.
No, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. If shoe were on the other foot, you would not. But I am so benevolent. I'm going to let it go.
Until the 29th of November when your team beats my team this year.
2 defaults in a row, both tenants missing in action. Notice how calm the judge stays? In eviction court, silence often seals your fate. When you don't appear, the verdict's already written. It's fast, procedural, and cold, justice by absence. Would you ever risk missing your day in court?
I would move for a default. The current balance due and owing for rent is $9,321.94. There is $252 in court fees for a total of $9,573.94. That's $9,573.94. To the best of my knowledge, the defendant is not in the military, not incompetent, is over the age of 18, and the property has been kept fit for its intended use.
All right. Judgment to the plaintiff. That's by default for possession.
Thank you,
Redemption amount in the amount requested. Writ issue in 10 days.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lakestone versus Christine Fairley.
May it please the Honorable Court, Steve Gann, P78219 for the plaintiff. I believe I saw her on the screen.
Yes, there she is. Okay, I need a camera, ma'am, if we could. What is plaintiff's claim?
Current balance due owing is $7,372, 7372.97. Court fees of $252 for a total of $7624.97.
All right. Ms. Fairley, how are you intending on getting this paid?
I have already sought help from DHS, and
I'm sorry?
I've sought help from DHS. I think I put a filing there.
So you submitted an SCR?
Yes, I submitted an SCR, and I'm working on paying that down this month. I submitted a check payment that they'll receive in 5 days from my bank. And also, I think I submitted a money order about a week ago.
This moment matters. Christine is one of the few who showed up, explaining every dollar, every form she's filed. The STR she mentioned, that's state emergency rental help, but it only covers part of what's owed. Watch closely. The judge listens, but the clock is ticking. Sympathy doesn't erase the balance.
I think
You sent it
my
to
days
him
are
Monday.
jumbled up. I'm sorry. Yes,
No, it's okay.
I sent in $1,400, and I applied for an SCR, and then I submitted $1,000 from my bank account,
Got it.
which
Okay.
they'll
That's
receive
that's the one thing I was missing. So you think $1,000 will get to them, you think in 5 days
yeah,
or
it'll for sure
thereabout?
get to them in 5 days. It's from my Huntington bank account. They can
Got it.
cut checks straight from my bank account.
Okay, so that'd be about 2,400.
Yes.
You're gonna have November rent click in. You've done the
Right.
SCR. How many people are in your household?
It's just me, Your Honor.
Okay, so just so you know, with the SCR, the maximum amount that they would give if they approve it is only about $410.
So there's other options that I could seek out, also other charity donations and stuff
Yes,
like that,
and I
which
mean you can call Housing Access for Washington County, Hawk, and that number was on the should be in your packet that you received, as well as the presentation that was done at the beginning of the court session.
yes, I'll
Okay.
reach out to those numbers also.
Okay, so I'll give you an opportunity to do that. With the SCR, you need to file also in your packet the rental assistance form. You need to file that with the court, and actually you already have. Never mind. You're ahead of me. All right. So we already have the rental assistance form. So you're going to be entitled to at least one adjournment and maybe another one. Okay.
Okay.
So right now we'll just adjourn it out a week, see where we are at that point. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll adjourn it to November 7th, 2025.
That ruling shows compassion in real time. The judge gives Christine breathing room, an adjournment instead of eviction. It's a small victory, but temporary. Every extension means borrowed time, not forgiveness. What would you do with one more week to save your home?
You do the same. Scio Farm versus Janelle Baker.
Morning, Your Honor. Casey Matson, P87729 on behalf of plaintiff.
And Janelle Baker. You guys have her?
No.
Not checked in. If you'd like to proceed, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, we are requesting entry of a default possession only judgment. Rent to retain is $1,952.92. Cost of $190 for a total of $2,142.92 with a writ to issue after, I believe, November 10th.
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Judgment to the plaintiff. That's by default for possession, redemption amount, any amount requested. Writ to issue in 10 days. Scio Farms versus Kevin Brookshire.
Casey Matson on behalf of plaintiff.
Kevin Brookshire, also not here. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There was a payment made by Mr. Brookshire, leaving a balance of $25.85. So we would ask for a dismissal without prejudice, preserve that small balance.
Case is dismissed without prejudice, and the balance is reserved. Scio Farms versus Elise Liu.
Casey Matson on behalf of plaintiff.
I don't think I have her. Do you? Elise Liu, not present. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. We are requesting entry of a default possession only judgment. Rent to retain is $2,123.46. Cost of $190 for a total of $2,313.46 with a writ to issue after November 10th.
Judgment to the plaintiff. That is by default for possession, redemption amount, any amount requested with the writ to issue in 10 days. Scio Farms versus Sarah Neal.
Casey Matson on behalf of plaintiff.
Said she's here.
She was, but she literally just dropped.
Notice the pattern? Some tenants log in, others vanish before their turn. Every name called is a story of struggle, jobs lost, payments delayed, lives disrupted. But who deserves leniency? The ones who try or the ones who stay silent? Let me know in the comments. Where should the line of mercy be drawn?
Hello.
Hello.
All right. What what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Your Honor, we have rent to retain of $5,320.83, cost of $190 for a total of $5,510.83.
And Ms. Smith, how are you intending on getting this paid?
Hi, so I filled out the SCR and then I can make this month's payment next week, but I was seeing if I could have to like before the end of November to pay off the rest.
Okay, let's back that up a little bit, okay, so that
Okay.
we understand what's going on. You've done the SCR.
Yes.
So with the SCR, there's a form that came in your packet called a rental assistance form.
Yes.
You'll need to fill that out with the tracking number,
Okay.
okay? And that it needs to be filed with the court by Wednesday,
Okay.
okay? Now, the next thing is that you said that you could make a payment. So what kind of payment, how much of a payment can you make, I guess is what I'm gonna say.
1,500 by next Wednesday. Is that okay?
Well, if I said no, what would you do? No, never mind. You could don't answer that. I just thought I'd throw that out there. But you can pay 1,500 by the 5th, you think?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then how are you intending on getting the rest of this paid, or what's your plan?
So I got let go from my last job and I just started working at this job last week. I had my at my new job last week. I had my employer write a letter for me.
Okay,
And
so
yeah.
basically, let me shortcut it a little bit. Basically, you're looking to get some type of plan in place, and you hope that you can work out something to get yourself clear by the end of November.
Yes.
That's what you're looking at. Okay.
Yes.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to indicate you're to pay the landlord the 1,500 by the 5th.
Okay.
I'm going to adjourn this hearing out to November 7th, 2025 at 2 p.m. That's an in-person hearing, so you'll need to come down to the courthouse.
Okay.
Okay. What I'm going to suggest is that you contact either the office, your landlord office, or the attorney's office, and see if you can work out some type of payment plan to get yourself all caught up.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll leave it that way. And just so you know, how many people are in your unit?
2. Just me and my daughter.
Okay. So just so you know that, so you're not relying upon it that to a great extent, even if you were approved for an SCR, that's only about $520.
Okay.
Okay. Of that amount. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Your Honor.
Scio Farms versus Shane Meyer
Casey Mountain on behalf of
And-
plaintiff.
and Jordan Marshall.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay. You're here. Who are you?
He's with me.
Happy boss. I work in the office.
I'm sorry. Say your name again.
My name is Jordan Marshall.
Okay. And you happen to work. Gotcha. Okay. All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
Your Honor, a payment was made today, I believe. However, it wasn't certified funds, so we would just request an adjournment to allow for that payment to clear.
Gotcha. Okay. November 7th, 2025 at 2 p.m. If everything's paid up, then we're good.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. I was a little bit worried, Mr. Marshall, because see, Patty's kind of become a fixture and you kind of just push her out of the screen. So I was actually going to call the sheriff's department to come down because I didn't know who you were. But
Oh, yeah, I understand. I do the same.
it's good. We all worked that out. Okay. Scio Farms versus Jessica Jones and Shaman Jones.
Casey Matson on behalf of plaintiff.
Jessica Jones, Shaman Jones, they are not here. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. A payment was actually made with certified funds. So there's a small balance remaining for October in the amount of $19.39. So we would ask for a dismissal without prejudice, preserving that small balance.
All right, that will be so ordered. That case is dismissed with the reserving of the small balance. Sile Farms versus Melissa Injemba and Regina Miller.
Casey Matson on behalf of plaintiff.
Neither party is present. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're requesting entry of a default possession only judgment. Rent retained is $4,114.
This one hits differently. Justice isn't making excuses. She's caring for a sick brother facing heart surgery. Her voice trembles, but she's honest. The courtroom softens. Even the judge pauses. Sometimes, behind unpaid rent is pure human struggle. Tell me, should life's emergencies excuse a legal debt?
In 10 days. Sile Farms versus Marcel Doss Jr.
Casey Matson on behalf.
And go ahead.
Casey Matson on behalf of plaintiff.
And also Justice Richter.
Hi.
Hello, what's your name?
Justice Richter.
All right. All right. What is the claim?
Your Honor, we have rent retained of $1,498.09. Court costs of $230 for a total of $1,728.09.
All right. Ms. Richter, how are you intend on getting that paid?
So I do plan on having it all paid up by Monday, as well as November's rent.
Okay.
The reasoning for me not having it paid was my brother, I'm his sole caretaker, and we just found out he has to have another open heart surgery. So I honestly forgot about rent. And then I'm like, oh my goodness, I gotta pay rent. So it was kind of just like life. So I plan on having that all paid.
So your brother was having surgery and you forgot about rent?
Well, I've been going to his doctor's appointments. We're scheduling his open heart surgery.
Got it.
Yeah, and this is our
No, you know what,
Ms.
Richter, I kind of said that facetiously. I get it. All right. Okay, I understand that. So you think you can get this all paid by Monday, including November?
100%.
All right, so here's what I'll do. I'll adjourn this to November 7th, 2025 at 2 p.m. Now that's an in-person hearing, but if you have everything paid, just double check and make sure you got everything paid. They're going to dismiss this case.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You are so welcome, and good luck to you, and best wishes for your brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sile Farms versus Lawrence. It's a Brantel and Kill Brantel.
Casey Matson on behalf of plaintiff.
They are not checked in. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're requesting entry of a default possession only judgment. Rent to retain is $2,065.67. Court costs of $230 for a total of $2,295.67 with a writ to issue after November 10th.
Judgment to the plaintiff. That's by default for possession. Redemption amount in the amount requested. Writ to issue in 10 days.
Thank you.
Valley Ranch versus Shamari Ayanu and Christopher Vankos.
Casey Matson on behalf of plaintiff.
And Yanu Vankos, they are not present. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're requesting entry of a default possession only judgment. Rent to retain is $2,418.16. Court costs of $182 for a total of $2,600.16 with a writ to issue after November 10th.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession. Redemption amount in the amount requested. Writ to issue in 10 days. Whitaker Oaks versus Talia Martin.
Casey Matson on behalf of plaintiff.
Talia Martin, they are not checked in. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're requesting entry of a default possession only judgment. Rent to retain is $1,696.46. Cost of $200 for a total of $1,896.46 with a writ to issue after November 10th.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that's by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested with a writ to issue in 10 days. Recall the case of Silo Farms versus Sarah Neal. Did she check back?
She did not. She is not appeared.
She did not check back in. I think
Your
I've
Honor.
given that go ahead.
I do believe that she probably logged off because she did make a payment. However, that payment was not in certified funds, so we just asked for an adjournment to allow for that payment.
Got it. All right. I'll adjourn it to the 7th, 2025 at 2 p.m. All right, in person. Thank you. And then Silo Farms versus Shannon Rousseau. I see you up there.
That is a dismissal, Your Honor.
Hello, Your Honor.
Yes, it is. All
Okay.
right. They're going to dismiss the case. You have any objection, Mr. Rousseau?
No objections. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. And then Silo Farm.
And just like that, the session ends. Some tenants lost homes, others earned another chance. In court, empathy and law collide every day. If this case opened your eyes, hit like, share your thoughts below, and subscribe for more real courtroom stories that show justice and humanity in action.